Everyone talking about Hocus Pocus by Lovesick Witchery. I've done a review on this on my channel before, but it ended up being full bottle worthy for me, so wanted to do it a little more in depth now that I've been wearing it a lot. And if you watch my channel, you know that full bottle worthy is very, very rare for me. Less than 1 in 100 fragrances that I sample do I feel that way about. So this is also my first indie full bottle worthy fragrance. When I started getting into fragrance, I smelled more mostly designer stuff. Then I started smelling more niche, and then I got also into indie. I still like to smell all of those, so it's not like, oh, and now I'm into indie and screw those other ones or anything like that. But yeah, excited to finally find one that was from an indie company and full bottle worthy for me. And yeah, so the notes in this are baked goods, frankincense, myrrh, champa incense, clementine, grapefruit, and lemon. Would not have thought looking at that would be full bottle worthy for me. I mean, on one hand, yeah, like I like citrus, I like smoky, but baked goods, I don't like to wear gourmands usually. I think they smell good on other people, but it's not my thing. So I was thinking, that's going to be too gourmandy. Or like myrrh, I'm not a big fan of. It can feel a little kind of ancient at times, but I love this. So it comes in 3 forms. There's the roller one. Cute. There's like a body mist one that's, yeah, I mean, I guess people know what that is. I'm like, how am I going to explain this? And then there's an eau de parfum version. I started with this. Actually, the owner of Lovesick Witchery had included this like for free when I ordered a sample. I've ordered from them I think 3 times now, and every single time she's included like some free stuff. So that's really cool. And I loved it so much. I knew it was full bottle worthy for me after wearing it more and stuff. And I was like, okay, I want to try this spray. So I tried this, but I'm always hesitant when I'm going from something like an oil or a solid cologne or something to a spray. Like, it's not going to smell the same. But it actually really does. I ended up liking the rollerball better because there's just a warmth to the oil to me that, yeah, I still love the spray too. But for me, this just really comes to life the most from the perfume oil rollerball. So I'm going to stick with this. I'm not going to buy the eau de parfum version because I just really, really like this. And I don't have any others that are in rollerball format that have been full bottle worthy for me. So this is definitely my official October fragrance now. And I mean that in the sense of like I plan to use this future Octobers as well. It's not like it's so Halloween-ish or something, but it's definitely more of like a fall type of scent. I would say fall and winter. And once winter hits, I'm probably going to be more, into like the smokier side of things. Love this and just go crazy, put it everywhere. So good. So I'm not trying to say this is something that everybody would consider full bottle worthy or be their favorite, but there's something about it I just love. The baked goods note in it is done really well, where it's noticeable when you know it's there, and it is kind of, but it's more bready than like overly sweet. I mean, obviously there's some sweetness to it there, but it's not like this is a vanilla frosted cupcake with this and whipped cream on top, and nothing like that. I would say it's more like, yeah, sort of like think about gingerbread, but without without the ginger. Basically, just like, yeah, a bready sort of dessert, but not something that's so over the top sweet. The frankincense is, yeah, like this cool, and the nag champa, like kind of almost like a cool smokiness, but it's not fiery or anything. It's just like tinged edges, sort of. I don't exactly know how the myrrh manifests here, because myrrh can smell really different in a lot of stuff. I often don't like it, but I'm not getting anything I dislike here. Clementine, grapefruit, and lemon I often love, but I also sometimes don't always love because they can be so sharp and bitter. Here they just work perfectly, so it's kind of like a little, some like kind of bread aspect with some smokiness, and then like a couple drops of citrus on it. I just find it so like cozy and comforting and just appealing. I would say projection is not super high on this, but I get really good longevity on it. And for me, I kind of like that this is not super high projection, because then I can wear it like, I don't know if my wife likes this one, and then I can wear it without worrying that like, oh, she's going to complain about it or she's not going to like it or something. I can just wear it whenever I want. This isn't a scent that I would, wear specifically like, I really hope everyone smells this on me because they're going to think it's so sexy or anything like that. But I do think it smells really good, and I love to smell it myself. So, yeah, I definitely recommend getting stuff from Lovesick Witchery in general. You can search them on my channel. I've done reviews of a bunch of theirs so far, plenty more coming because I bought so many samples from them. But really cool, small indie company and very fair prices. I also love that they do custom fragrances. I haven't done one yet, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do for that, and that's really affordable. I think it might only be like $30 to get a little thing of a custom fragrance. That also makes me feel better knowing that, like, say that one I like this is discontinued, then I could always just purchase it again, I assume, via like the custom thing. And I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I've never like talked to the owner directly, or anything like that. So this is completely honest. Just I really, really like them. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But congrats to me for getting a full bottle worthy indie fragrance finally. And that's not to say that most indie fragrances are like, oh, there's something good. It's just that I'm so picky at this point that, yeah, that anything new, niche, designer, whatever, anything I'm trying, it's hard for me to find something that's full bottle worthy. But I really, really like this. If it sounds good to you, I recommend checking it out. I don't think you definitely don't need to love gourmands or super smoky things, even though that does have some elements of it here, or citrus for that matter necessarily. Like, I think it just kind of mixes everything really well, and just I like it a lot. And yeah, if you've tried it, let me know what you think, because I know some people have been sort of checking out some more stuff that I've reviewed before. And yeah, hope everybody likes it if you try it.